the NBA playoffs on EA Sports. And this, a pivotal Game 3 of the Western Conference Finals. We're ready for tip-off, and these fans are as well. It's their home team getting set to match up with the Los Angeles Lakers. Hi, everyone. Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. Jay, you look at the Clippers coming into play. They took 2 big steps forward on the road, winning both those first 2 games. Now they come back home with a 2-0 lead already in their pocket.
And this has been a one-sided series so far, and not in the way we even expected. I mean, what a position to be in. Get 2 wins on the road, now you're coming home already up 2-0 with a chance to put a stranglehold on the series.
To Danny Green. 5 to shoot for Los Angeles. From long range, where's the chatter? No one was even close to him.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose the dagger with the 3.
To Marcus Morris. Beverly. PG lets it fly. The screen sets him up for 2. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
Here's James with a chance. Beverly into the front court. Down a point. And finishes strong.
That probably won't be the last time we see a dunk from him tonight. Maybe sometimes you should send a message. Give him a hard foul. Don't let it be so easy.
Shot from the lane won't go.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
It's PG for 2. Paul George, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Los Angeles, they have it. Down low for Davis. Great dish to set it up. And scores. Strong take.
I see this happen all the time. It used to happen to me. Sometimes an easy offense allows more effort to translate to the defensive end.
To Leonard. The shot, almost. Rondo into the front court. His team up by 1. Danny Green to Davis. Has a chance with the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket. AD, is he a new age big?
Easy answer is yes. He is Mr. Versatility. He can do everything on both the offensive and the defensive end. He can fight the post, battle for position. He can protect the rim. Plus, if you switch, he can guard guards on the perimeter. That's what you love about AD. You need something, he has an answer for it.
His first effort, off the mark.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Turnover gives them the possession. Reset here. Let's see what they do. Beverly to Leonard. For 3. That's good D. Shot no good.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Anthony Davis. 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
Old school equals high percentage.
To Marcus Morris. Anthony Davis pins it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Here comes the screen. George to Leonard. The Clippers with 4 to shoot. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
That was a tough shot. The guy was in your pocket. He even contested the shot. Everything was going according to plan until then.
Now the Lakers are going to call a timeout as they'll discuss matters in what's now a 3-point game. to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. To Danny Green. Not that time. No good. Oh, it looked like he may have gotten him there.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
It's LA Clippers ball. Leonard to Beverly. Anthony Davis with the block.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Danny Green and a whistle.
A simple touch foul.
They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. Kuzma to Caldwell Pope. To Davis, down low. He's going to the free throw line to shoot.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number one, to see if they'll get caught. And number two, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
Anthony Davis at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 79% at the line. Knocks down the first. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. It's the Clippers with the possession now. Paul George. The drive right to the basket. Kawhi Leonard. Deep 2 there. Won't go. It's Cook with the basketball. They can get a 2 for 1 if they play this right. To Davis. Oh, had him going there for a second. Anthony Davis. That's now 4. He hasn't missed.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Here comes the screen. George from the outside, no good. Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball, but sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Aaron Baines trying to cash in on a 3-point play. For his career, 80% at the line. Oh, he can't connect. Wang He from 3/4 court. That's the end of 1 here in game number 3. Jay and I return in a moment. This is the Western Conference Finals on EA Sports. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Leonard to Harkless. He'll get it down low to Harrell. Defense making the ball handler work. He gets it.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
To Howard. Superman, Dwight Howard. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
LA with 4 to shoot. George to Harkless. Fires the 3. Defense snuffed it out. Harkless off the mark. Here's Davis. It's no good. Great defense.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
LBJ to Davis. Can't connect from inside. Probing the defense to Leonard. Beverly to Harkless. The Clippers with 4 to shoot. Paul George fires. Shot won't go.
And you hate to say this, but this is the reality of the matter. Sometimes it takes guys a little while to warm up into the game. Seems like they finally found their rhythm in the second quarter.
LeBron James able to recover with the block.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
From the painted area, won't go down.
And I'm telling you from personal experience, those are the ones that keep you up late at night. A point-blank miss right there. You got to make those.
Beverly shot no good.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Not done yet. Oh, and a putback.
And I got a chance to hear a lot of the conversation at the bench. And one of the things they called out was owning the backboards. Looks like the message is really getting through.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Kawhi Leonard in a matchup with Boogie. To Paul George. And the Lakers able to grab the rebound. LeBron with it up top. His team up by 7. Not that time. Gets toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
James to Davis. Short jumper won't fall. Anthony Davis sends it away. And that's going to be out of bounds off of George. Shifting gears. Here comes some substitutions. Los Angeles has the basketball. They go down to Davis. Anthony Davis With that shot, he's 5 for 8.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
To Williams. Here comes the screen. Williams rises for the slam.
That's the intensity you need to see. Whenever a player running back on defense after a dunk like that holds the inside of his forearm, it lets you know how hard he dunked that basketball.
James, the pass taken away by the Clippers. To Leonard. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
James to Danny Green. Davis to James. Another chance. And the Clippers have the rebound. To Beverly. Here comes the screen. Williams. Big finish at the rim.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Lakers ball. They'll get it down to Davis. Montrezl Harrell. Huge block.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Leonard to Williams. Nothing going here on that drive. Kawhi Leonard. 4 out of 7. James into the front court. Down by 1. Scores from the post.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Beverly into the front court. He'll run the offense. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
LA Clippers with the basketball. To Williams. Has a look. Another chance. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
It's James. And the rebound taken in by Williams. Late heave to beat the post. From beyond half court. Gets it to go from long distance. A fitting capper to the end of the first half. So the two teams will head to the locker room as we reach the break here in game number 3. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen.
Hello, everyone. I'm Jalen Rose, and this is your EA Sports halftime report. The Clippers will start the second half with a narrow lead. They decided to make a statement in the opening half, and they did it by throwing down dunk after dunk after dunk. I think the rim is still shaking. These are the guys getting buckets for the Los Angeles Clippers. The Lakers aren't down by too much at the half. And while they may be down, it's not for a lack of effort. They deserve some respect for how well they've generated scoring with their offensive rebounding. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Game track. Assists.
That was an excellent first half of basketball. And I say that because of the way these teams move the ball. The offenses have been flowing, and the action has been mesmerizing. We've got ourselves a nice game here today.
player of the half.
Montrezl Harrell has been making the competition look silly on the defensive end.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have off nights. Today has just been one of those nights for this guy. Top plays, and we've got 3 of them for you.
Number 2. Number 1.
Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. The second half is about to get started.
Clippers have the basketball. Leonard to Marcus Morris. Takes stock of the floor. Beverly to Leonard. Here comes the screen. Here's Leonard for 2. The screen sets him up for 2.
This is where I go back into player mode. If the dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
Here comes the screen. Montrezl Harrell rejects it. That's his 3rd block this evening.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Beverly into the front court. His guys lead here early stages 3rd quarter. Rondo with the basketball. His guys trail now by 4. It goes down.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Paul George to Leonard. Short jumper off the mark. Here's Rondo with it. His group now down 2 to Cousins. To James. Trying to cash in, gets it to go. Someone clearly missed their rotation. The maturity of one of the game's greatest on full display.
Yeah, LeBron James still proving that he can get up there with the highest of the high. But still, I love the fact that he recognizes less is more now. LeBron James 2007, every play is a dunk. Now it just happens once in a while. Enjoy the greatness.
DeMarcus Cousins. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now. 6'11", 270. That's a massive man. You can make a case there's nobody like him.
There isn't anybody like him in the NBA. He is an absolute bully on the block. Can burrow his way through traffic, make it easy, and also possesses that sweet shooting touch from the outside.
Driving right to the basket. Leonard. That's usually one that he'll knock down. Into the front court comes Rondo. 2-point advantage. Nothing going here on that drive. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
You know, Ed, the effort is what concerns me the most. Effort is replenishable. If you're tired, raise your hand, check yourself out. Get somebody who actually wants to get back in transition and play some defense. That will help your team win the game, not you just staying in the game to be better on offense.
Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Here's LeBron for 2. Deep 2 there, won't go.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into it.
Stuffs it down with authority.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in the defensive end When there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
LeBron James at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 73%. And the free throw is good. 3 points on that trip. It's LA Clippers ball. George to Williams. Nothing going here on that drive. To Beverly. Williams. Too easy. Defense has to communicate.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start dragging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
LeBron James. Tough matchup against George. To Cousins. The drive right to the basket, and Cousins is fouled. Boogie going to the line. He's going to shoot two.
I've seen it happen so many times. Small things like that foul can end up becoming a momentum changer. Let's see how this one plays out.
DeMarcus Cousins. Couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 73%. First one, count it. And he makes them both. It's the Clippers with the possession now. Sizing up the defense. To Leonard. LA with 4 to shoot. Can't connect. Has to know what's a good shot and what isn't.
See, when good shooters catch, they just shoot. When bad shooters catch, they become hesitant, reluctant. That's the first sign of a guy that doesn't have confidence.
Another chance. Nice follow-up on the dunk there. Neither side is giving up an inch.
I guarantee you tomorrow on Complex's social feed, that play will have millions of views. And I'm really looking forward to this fourth quarter because the first 3 have lived up to the billing.
Here comes the screen. Beverly. Had a chance, but it's no good. Cook to bring it into the front court. Leads a bucket. To James. Knocked loose. Clippers have it. Keep on trying. Shot's no good there. It's James controlling the offense. Nothing going here on that drive. James to Howard. The pass set it all up. Footer at the buzzer. There's the buzzer. 3 quarters complete. The Lakers have the lead. It'll be Lakers ball as we begin the fourth quarter, and they'll be looking to finish strong.
And when you play stingy defense on one end, the other end takes care of itself.
To Kyle Kuzma. Caldwell Pope. Good offense beating good defense. Kentavious Caldwell Pope with the basket.
Look, that shot was going up regardless of what the defender was trying to do. That's called a heat check.
Leonard to Beverly. And that's rebounded by the Lakers. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
Hey, look, pretty dudes can mix it up once in a while too, I guess.
Paul George. The Clippers with 4 to shoot. George lets it fly. Kuzma knocked loose. Clippers have got it. A big finish at the rim.
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody in transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because you have a willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, that's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defensive end.
Able to convert inside. LA Clippers with the basketball. Beverly to Leonard. DeMarcus Cousins swats it.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Short jumper won't fall. Cousins. And the reward, he's going to the line.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
DeMarcus Cousins has got 2 shots coming. He's perfect from the line so far. And hits the first free throw. Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Patrick Beverly trying to cash in on a 3-point play. For his career, 76% from the line. Free throw good to cap off the 3-point play. That cuts it to a 7-point game. It's Cook with the basketball. Looking to make something happen to James. Nothing going here on that drive. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
Howard matched up with Paul George. Short jumper misses.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Beverly to George. LA with 4 to shoot. That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's a Prob City.
To Howard. Kuzma to Danny Green. Short jumper won't go down.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
To Danny Green. James to Kyle Kuzma. Won't go down. Defender's lucky he wasn't called. Beverly into the front court. The deficit now up to 5. And Paul George good on the quick release there.
Just because someone is listening to you doesn't mean that they actually hear you. At the end of the game, when players get tired, they listen to what the assignment was, but they didn't hear what it was.
Changes coming from both sides right now. James to Danny Green. George. Anthony Davis with a piece. The pass taken away by the Lakers.
From a guy who's been there before, tomorrow morning you'll wake up and you would have wished this was a bad dream. But in reality, all you could do is knock the cobwebs off and let it fuel you for tomorrow.
Danny Green. To James. Cousins. And the rebound taken in by George. Now the Lakers going to use a timeout. They trail by 1. Who's it going to be as they get ready for the final shot? Deep 3 at the buzzer. It's the Clippers who come away with the victory. They've taken a commanding lead in this best-of-7 series. 3 games to none. 1 victory left. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been the NBA Playoffs on EA Sports. Find out more at easports.com. Until next time, good night.
EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Clippers finished with a narrow victory on the scoreboard. I could get into detail about their play calling and shot selection, but let's be honest. We all know that the dunks were the most exciting. I'd be surprised if the rim isn't a little bit bent at this point. The Lakers finished on the losing end of a close score. They shot exceptionally well from beyond the arc, but even that long-range efficiency wasn't enough for them to get the win. Check out the leading scores for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Game track. 3-point shooting.
Each of these teams were solid with their long-range shooting. So by extension, they were pretty poor with their perimeter defense. Closing out on shooters must always happen, whether you're tired or not.
Player of the game.
I like this choice because he really put on a show in this game. There's a reason he's a fan favorite.
Who was cold?
This isn't the segment you want to be in, of course, but even the best players find their way into this part of the show. Here are the top 3 plays from the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. Until next time, I'm Jalen Rose, signing off.